Hey guys, welcome back to Cafesito Tuesday. I feel like it's been a minute since we've been in my kitchen. Before we continue in this video, go ahead and make sure you hit that button down below and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Just want to say thank you guys for all the birthday love that I received. Thank you for sticking with me. I had a little downtime. I had my wisdom tooth pulled and I was a little groggy and tired. But go ahead, this last week it kind of sucked, and it's crazy because I kept saying that this was like the best week ever that I've had in a long time. My 30th birthday was awesome. I had such a great time. I was so surprised, and then it's funny because I felt so inspired. I felt pumped. Of course, what happens when the enemy knows you're on the upward and of course trying to bring you down. And I was very disappointed. I had a really low and I just didn't want to do anything, and on top of it I was tired and I was very groggy. But I realized that, you know, with new levels, new demons, you know how they say that. And I felt like, of course, things are gonna happen or whatever. And this morning I knew it was Tuesday. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, this morning I felt very disappointed and very frustrated, and luckily I got my two friends, women of God, who keep me in check, mental check. I feel like if you struggle with your mental health sometimes, you definitely need people to check in on you and ask you, like, how are you doing, how are you feeling. Even if you sound all over the place, they just listen. And, you know, but also, you know, like, these women have prayed with me in the middle of me just like feeling all over the place, and I admire that. I admire people who, you know, really give it to God and really pray, and I'm so thankful for my friends. This morning I felt like I was just in one of those moods where I didn't want to do anything, and honestly, I could have lingered, and instead of quitting again, because I felt like if I quit, there's people who are going through the same thing or even worse than me, and if I give up, then what if they needed to hear what I had to say? And I just gave up, and I'm giving up on them. I'm giving up on myself. And so I took a walk. Lately, it's crazy, it's so random, but really listen to what God is telling you. Listen to what God is speaking to you. I've been going on these walks. Every time I get mad, I am going on walks, and I don't know why. I feel like only if you really struggle with this, you will understand. Like, I've never struggled with this until after I became a mom. My emotions and my hormones and all that, it's like literally like so hard to leave the house, like literally hard to, you know, open the blinds or to get out of bed, and it's like on and off. It's situational. Anyways, so I've been feeling like so good, like, even though, you know, these situations that are going on in my life are very painful and frustrating, but they're only temporary. It's temporary, and so it's all about, like, how's your spiritual life? How is your, you know, physical? Are you taking care of your body? I was watching this movie on Amazon. If you have Amazon, I definitely recommend you go and watch it. It's called Chemical Hearts, and it was so deep. If you like poetry, if you like, you know, unobvious like romance and like things that make you think, like, it was really good, and it was really sweet. It reminded me a lot of my relationship with my husband when we first started dating. There was a part where the young lady and the young man, they broke up. She was going through something mental, and he loved her and all that. But it was cute because she started explaining her heartbreak in science, in talking about hormones and the, you know, when you go through a heartbreak, chemicals are being sent to your, I think, to your brain. And we're used to like dopamine and oxytocin, which is hormones that make us feel good, and when we go through a heartbreak, the hormone levels drop and the stress hormone is released. It's called cortisol. And even though it's like we feel feelings, it's like we are also going through chemical and all this stuff. So sometimes we have to do things out of our natural, what we feel naturally to do. And naturally, when we feel heartbreak, or we feel sad, or we feel disappointed, we just want to like ball up and just give up. Sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone and go take a walk. When you're walking, when you're exercising, you're releasing endorphins. That's another feel-good chemical release in your body. And so, you know, I took a walk. I went like around my complex. There's lots of things, and I got some coffee, and I was getting ready to do this video, and I had to go pick up my son. But anyways, long story short is that there will be days you don't feel like it. That's okay. Take some time, but don't take your time. Don't let the devil take your time. Don't let the enemy take your time. You know, don't let people who don't value you take your time. There's a lot of people, they might be watching your every move, and they might smile in your face and, you know, show you fake love, and they hurt you all the time, and that's okay. You gotta keep going. You can't pay people any mind. You can't let people who devalue you stray you away from what you're supposed to be doing. You can't let temporary situations pause what you're supposed to be doing. So if you're feeling like that, it's okay, but don't stay in that place. Don't stay to yourself. Find people who you can be accountable to, you can be honest with. You can tell them how you're feeling. You can be vulnerable. You can say the ugly things that you feel and the hard things that are, you know, you're not able to say out loud sometimes. But don't stay in that place. It's important that we realize that drop in our... Another thing on top of going on these walks is like, really, it's so important. Sometimes we get busy or we forget. First thing we do sometimes, we get on our phone or we go like running out of the house, and that's fine if we're on the go all the time. But it's so important to start your day with God. Put some worship music. If you don't have time to like sit down and read, put the audio Bible and just start washing yourself with the word. Sometimes I forget to. I'm talking to God throughout the day, but it's really different to like really set aside time and let him, you know, speak to you. Let him give you peace. Let him heal your emotions. So I was listening to Maverick City, and I was listening to Refiner, and I've heard this song thousands and thousands of times. It's like sometimes when you're going through something, you hear certain words highlighted from others, and I kept hearing, "It's a fresh start." And he kept saying that over and over again. It's a fresh start. It's a fresh start. And it's right here, right now. And it's just, you know, I just felt like every day is a new day. It talks about in the Lamentations 3:22-23, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Psalms 30:1-5, for his anger is but for a moment, but his favor is a lifetime. Weeping may come in the night, but joy comes in the morning. And so just if you're having a rough day, a rough night, like remember, like every morning is a fresh start. It's a fresh start. It's like, God, give me a fresh start. Give me a fresh peace. Give me a new morning. Give me a new day. And just wake up and be thankful. Be thankful that you made it today. You woke up today. God woke you up. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling motivated. And it's just a process, and it's a cycle that it has to break. And so anyways, I had to gather myself together. I haven't really put makeup on in like a week, and so I was like, let me get myself together. Let me you know, change my mindset. Let me start taking care of myself again. Now my new goal is really taking care of my health, and I'm entering this new milestone with a new mindset. You feel me? So love you guys. Comment below if you have had a bad week, you need somebody to pray for you, your girl's right here. Anything that you would like to share, leave it down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.